Welcome to the 2022 Clearmount Elementary School Veterans Day recognition video. Veterans Day is an official United States holiday which honors people who have served in our armed forces. These amazing men and women are known as veterans. There are 6 branches of the military: Marine Corps, Army, Navy, Air Force, Coast Guard, and the newly created Space Force. All 6 branches defend our freedom on land, sea, air, and cyberspace. They defend our freedom all around the world, and their service and sacrifices mean so much to us all. On November 11, 1918, an armistice was signed that ended World War I. An armistice is an agreement between 2 opposing sides of war. Veterans Day is a day set aside to remember the anniversary of World War I. At that time, this was considered the Great War and was ended on June 28, 1919 in France. However, the fighting ceased 7 months before, when an armistice went into effect on the 11th hour of the 11th day of the 11th month. In November 1919, President Wilson proclaimed November 11th as the first Armistice Day. The celebration was to be observed with parades, public meetings, and a brief stopping of work beginning at 11 a.m. In the years after this was done, there was World War II and the Korean War, among others. So on June 1st in 1954, Congress changed the word armistice to the word veteran to honor American heroes from all wars. Even our country's friends, Canada, Australia, and Great Britain, have a similar observance day called Remembrance Day. Many people think that Veterans Day has an apostrophe in it, but it doesn't. This holiday doesn't belong to one veteran, but it remembers all veterans who have served our country in war or peace, deceased or alive. We honor them for their patriotism, love of our country, and willingness to serve and sacrifice for our common good. Veterans won't always be in uniform or talk about their service, but we want to thank them for protecting our freedoms. If you know a family member who is currently serving or retired from the armed forces, be sure to thank them. I hope that our program can show appreciation to all veterans.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
We are thankful The Best on Earth, a Veterans Day tribute. If someone has done military service, they earn the title veteran and more. They earn our deep respect and admiration. They are special no one can ignore.
They sacrificed our comforts we enjoy. The list is long of all the things they gave. Our veterans are extraordinary people. They're loyal, dedicated, true, and brave.
When terror and innovation were really threats, they showed us they could handle any storm. We owe our veterans and our very lives to our veterans who are serving in uniform.
Our veterans should be celebrities. They're exceptional, no other group compares. We're grateful for the many things they've done. They're always in our hearts and in our prayers.
We owe our veterans support and friendship. Let no one ever question what they're worth. These men and women served us and our country. Our veterans, the very best on earth.
Good morning, kids. My name's Mr. Cecil. I'm Mattis's dad, and I am a veteran. A veteran is somebody who volunteers to serve and protect their country. Veterans, like everybody else, hold many, many different jobs. The military comprises of jobs from fighting the bad guys to fixing trucks to writing newspapers and taking pictures. Just like your mom and dad all have different jobs, the military also has different jobs. One thing that we all have in common is listening to orders. Just like you have to listen to what your teachers say and what mom and dad say at home, when our superiors give us orders, we have to follow those orders and do what they tell us. We do this so that if we do have to go fight bad guys, we can all stay in good order and be a good team. Part of being a good team is listening. In the military, we wear camouflage uniforms. When we get out of the military, we similarly camouflage back into society. So every day you may meet veterans and have no idea. We're not superheroes who wear capes and have costumes. We're everyday people who love our country so much that we decided to give our time to serve our country. When we get done, we look just like your mom, dad, aunt, uncle, or older brothers. So be kind to everybody, because just like you'd thank a veteran, you never know who is a veteran. And if you're kind to everybody, you keep your bases covered. I'd like to thank you guys for inviting me to come out and speak on Veterans Day. And I'd like you guys to remember that as important as veterans are, everything they do is to keep you guys safe so you guys can have happy and great lives.